This meeting is being live streamed. So being in the park also I was sort of underwhelmed by the Disney Plus Day offerings.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to our Life Day celebration. We are live on the VCN, and we'll give our friends just a few minutes to get live on the Skywalking network, and we'll get started.
Woohoo!
Oh, a wonky signal. Well, I'm in there. That's weird. So I don't know if people are going to expect to try to come into the regular Cantina or not right now.
Oh, well, we can go in afterwards.
Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, I should bring it up on a different computer. We got a few eyes looking. Who's here?
Yay.
Scooby's here.
Is Scrappy? Vilma? Daphne? Fred?
They're nearby.
Yes. Ruh-roh.
Scooby snacks.
He enjoys them.
All right, Mr. Spencer, or do you guys want to?
Oh,
Sorry, we
okay.
are sharing.
Is everybody ready over on the Skywalking side?
Almost,
Cool.
almost.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, okay, just kidding. Psych.
I think I heard Nelson.
All right, I just needed
Yes,
to grab the
yes,
link.
you did.
Into. There we go. Okay.
We're good. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to our second annual Life Day celebration here, not only streaming on the VCN, but also on the Skywalking Through Neverland network. We have with us tonight our friends Richard and Sarah. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Life Day.
Well, thank you very, very much. This is our 43rd year celebrating Life Day.
Well, your 43rd year.
Yeah, don't, you can't do that with a woman. She will not like that.
That's okay. My 43rd year of celebrating Life Day as we know it, and why it's only become such a big thing the last couple of years. I don't know why, but even when I was 9 years old, I was celebrating Life Day.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome. Pretty
Between
awesome.
Halloween and Thanksgiving, there was Life Day.
And I've had
That's
a heck of a time celebrating too now these last couple years.
Mhm.
It's just snowballed, no pun intended,
Snowballed, no
even
pun.
Yes.
more each year. And I love it.
It's absolutely fantastic. Well, we are very excited tonight because we have a couple of different things that we're going to be doing between the VCN and the Skywalking Network. We're also our friends Sarah and Richard put together a nice compilation of clips that we're going to discuss of the holiday special, because let's just say time constraints. I think that's a good excuse to say why we're watching an edited version. I don't know.
Sure, it is.
I try to take out all the bad parts, but there are no bad parts.
Yes, exactly. Including, the PG-13 scene that's in there. I don't know, but Dave, why don't you put it up in our in the chats, the link?
So ready for it right now, friends. There is a link to these clips on our YouTube channel, is youtube.com/the Virtual Cantina Network. I'm going to put direct links in the Facebook chat and on the YouTube chat. So if you want to copy and paste those in, you can do that, and we can just wait to start it until we give you the hint, so we're all watching along together. So let me get those links in there.
And we already got comments on our Facebook page, loving Sarah and Dave's Snuggies.
Yay.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
All right, friends. There should be links in both platforms to our video.
Thank you kindly.
You're fast.
And yeah, so Richard, you're kind of an aficionado when it comes to the holiday special. What, and you've obviously, I've seen you cosplay as well as Luke Skywalker.
Too much makeup, Luke Skywalker.
Yes. What about it, besides the fact it's a Star Wars holiday, drives you to Life Day?
Who doesn't love nostalgia? Who doesn't love going back to 1978 and just watching films and watching TV shows with just such the innocence that they didn't need to slam you over the head with 15 different themes. They just wanted to have fun. And variety shows back in the 1970s, we had Donnie and Marie, Captain and Tennille, Shields and Yarnell. If you were a personality, you had a variety show, and they're just so much fun. And I love remembering the time back in 1978 when I got a group of friends together, had a sleepover, and we just watched the Star Wars holiday special while playing with our Kenner action figures. So it just brings back all these great memories.
It's definitely a trip. We have one of our moderators today. It's actually her birthday, and her father kind of talked to the doctors to say, can we get our daughter released earlier because there's a Star Wars special going to be on today, and we really want to get home for that
actual birthday.
He was like, wow, he initially thought, wow, we probably could have stayed at the hospital a little bit longer after watching, but I it's, you say you're part of Life Day. Sarah, what was your impressions the first time you saw it? And you can be brutally honest if you need to be.
Okay.
Do not be brutally honest.
So
You're married to me, not to him.
I know. When did you show this to me? It was like a Thanksgiving, I think.
Yeah.
It was your first date.
So if she sticks around, she's the one to marry.
Right.
And I married her. Yeah, I think around 2015, right before The Force Awakens.
Okay.
I said, you know what? You got to know your Star Wars history.
Right. And you had been talking about Life Day on our podcast and wanted to start doing like this celebration every year. So I'm like, well, I need to know what this is. Because I mean, I was not alive in 1978 when this came out. So I did not see it. And so you showed it to me. I have to know, I know we saw it one Thanksgiving after turkey dinner, which was not the best thing to do.
No, you're confusing that with Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
saw Gone
too.
with the Wind after that Thanksgiving. I know they're
fell
both
asleep.
very, very similar. They both got their very same themes.
They're both really long,
Yes.
but I did
And
fall asleep
one has got more Diane Carroll than the other.
both times. Right. So I did fall asleep both times. However, I did enjoy just the time capsule of it. You know, because you do have Jefferson Starship, you do have
B. Arthur, Art Carney,
right?
Harvey Korman.
And so I only recognize B. Arthur out of those people, and I just had a good time watching those parts, and also seeing, you know, Han, Leia, Chewie, and Luke. I really loved seeing them, and
in gold lame.
What?
Luke in gold lame.
Right. And I did remark on how much makeup Luke had. I was like, wow, that's a lot of under skyliner. Exactly. So that was fun. And it's just fun seeing extra footage of these characters that we know and love, and we only know so much footage from seeing them growing up in the movies.
Yeah, it's definitely a trip. I would say personally, I think because of certain, I guess, want to say, impressions that the holiday special really had, I I think I kind of steered clear of it until I actually watched it for the first time with everybody last year. So that was literally the first time I actually watched the holiday special, which, you know, is a treat for all of us to watch it together. But I was like, wow, you know, this is definitely something. Yeah, okay, I can understand. I mean, I obviously I heard, you know, John Favreau at the at Celebration talking about, you know, the Mandalorian and, you know, Boba Fett with the long rifle, and George Lucas is like, yeah, that was not me. And then we had George Lucas actually talking about the holiday special on the Under the Helmet that we saw last week. So it's very interesting to see how this fandom, almost like an underground fandom within Star Wars, has actually started pushing, you know, this closer towards the norm, or the deep cuts, as, you know, Dave and John like to call it. And very exciting, especially with their having, you know, the Life Days at about 2 East and West, and the new merchandise, and, you know, talk of action figures. It's pretty impressive that, you know, it's finally coming, you know, full circle. I mean, it's nice at the same time that we're getting all this kind of footage.
I want to know who started the rumor that Lucas wanted to go around and smash every single copy. That was a rumor.
Okay.
I want to see the source where that came from, because at the Star Wars Celebration Zero convention in '87, someone asked him about the Wookiee holiday special, and he said, yeah, we have plans to put it on videotape. And that was that. Yeah, that was 9 years after. So, and I don't think Lucas is the kind of person to dwell on the holiday special after 9 years. Let's say 9 years and a day. He said, I'm not really liking this. He's not going to spend any time worrying about the holiday special. He's all about moving forward. He's doing Willow. He did Tucker. He's got Radioland Murders on the back burner. He's got the prequels coming up. So he's not going to worry about this. And he's not going to say something like, I want to take a sledgehammer to all of the bootleg copies.
There was a really great quote from Gary Kurtz, said that it started out to be better with a different script. We've had half a dozen meetings with a television company to make it. And in the end, because we were promoting Star Wars and working on the next film, we realized we had no time. So we just left it to them and had an occasional meeting with them to provide access to props and actors. And that was it. That's pretty, lack of a better word, pretty ballsy to put that kind of faith in a property that has such a phenomenon.
Actually, It was all in the hands of Charles Lippincott, head of marketing. He's the one that spearheaded this whole thing, because Kenner was like, wait a minute, the next movie's not coming out until 1980? Oh my god.
A long way for toys.
For a kid, that's way too long.
Those 3 years were murder.
So Kenner wanted to make one special. George Lucas wanted to make the Life Day special. And then CBS said, wait a minute, we have all these actors whose shows are wrapping up, like with B. Arthur and Maude, Harvey Korman and the Carol Burnett show. We need to get these people out there so when these shows come on syndication, people won't forget who these people are. So he had 3 different shows going on at the same time, which is why you get that very circus-esque type of formats.
Yeah, well, that was, like you said, it's very popular back at that time frame too. So, you know, it's nice to see.
Variety shows were all the rage.
Yeah, and I just thought seeing these sections like Murmia and things that I didn't understand. I thought, I'm 9. I don't understand this. Maybe I'm just too dumb to be watching this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too cerebral for you.
Jeff, what was your impressions the first time you saw it?
It was mixed. I think what stood out to me was the cartoon element with Boba Fett mostly. That was the pieces that were like ingrained in my brain, and kind of what I remembered the special for later on, years later. You know, it is kind of a tough watch nowadays, especially, but there are some really cool elements to it. So I'm just glad we got introduced to Boba in that one, and you know, he became what he is today, and I did my send in for my action figures, and of course couldn't get a rocket firing Boba Fett, but I still have my original Boba Fett's because I've opened them both thinking one might have a rocket firing backpack on it. Anyways.
Yeah. How about you, Dave?
I don't remember the first time that I saw the holiday special. I seriously doubt that I saw it when it came out, but I mean, I think I was probably at a point in my life or not old enough to be as cringy as a lot of people were when they saw it the first time. I was like, oh, it's Star Wars content and it's this and it's that. I didn't realize how out of place B. Arthur was for no apparent reason. It was Star Wars content and I enjoyed it. I think
There's always room for B. Arthur.
And then there's Maud.
That's right. But so, like I said, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a number of times. I don't know if I have ever or would ever just sit down to watch the entirety of it just as a sitting on purpose. But accidentally, when I stumble across it, yes, it's like, oh, let's watch the holiday special.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Dave, why don't you plug the link one more time, and we'll see,
All right.
make sure that everybody is queued up for that.
All right. So the link is going. There we go. All right, on both platforms. So everybody go ahead and click on that link, get into the YouTube channel and get ready to press play when we do so we can
Get
go
Valerie
through.
up on the screen there.
Yes. So while everybody's getting situated, Richard and Sarah, why don't you walk us through what we're going to be watching and discussing tonight?
We have 4 highlights ready to go, and each one is preceded by a very timely commercial. And this first montage is the very rare Star Wars Holiday Special commercial, which I didn't even know existed until a few months ago. Sometimes these things just wind up on YouTube, like, who was sitting on this? And then there's some clips of reactions from the stars of Star Wars on the holiday special. So that'll
Awesome.
be the first one. Then we'll come back. We'll talk about it and roll right into the other ones.
Sounds great. I love the fact that, like we were talking about earlier, how like we got the blurg directly from Mandalorian, how the Mithril was talking about getting home for Life Day in Chapter 1 of Mandalorian. And it's nice to see that Dave and John are trying to incorporate as much as possible into the canon, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, well, they're like us. They were raised in the 70s. They saw Star Wars in the theaters for the first time in 77. Watched the holiday special in 78.
And why make up new stuff when it's already been created? Just, it's already in world. You might as well go with it.
And the fans go nuts when you
Or
use
in universe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the one thing I love that they said is that they take the figures and the characters that were like your older brother didn't like those figures, like the Ugnaught and the IG-88, and made them your hand-me-down figures, the more prevalent characters in the Mandalorian. So it's like, okay, so the smaller figures are cool now. So I just love that. I love it. Makes it, you're not just about, the Lukes and the Hans and the Leias and everything. You're all about everything else that's Star Wars, which is awesome. So I guess we're if everybody's queued up, we can get started with the first clip. I'm all set if you guys are.
Yep.
Good to go.
Okay. All right, I'll start.
And then there's 4
countdown.
seconds of black in between each clip.
Okay. So in between each clip, once it goes to black, hit pause. We'll do some chats, and we'll also plan some trivia as well tonight. So we're pretty excited about that. So we're going to start clip number 1 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Felt like it was a Wayne's World when they were nodding with that.
There we go.
Yeah, this commercial is bizarre.
It really is.
Is that Valerie Bertinelli?
That was.
Oh my God, I was just
Well, and then then what they've chosen to advertise during that, where it's like,
There's Valerie again.
flying high afterward.
Linda Carter. Oh, that's okay then.
okay. So you have Bill Bixby and you have Linda Carter get bumped for this.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
I love Anthony Daniels' reaction. So everybody that just joined in, we're at about minute 37, and we're watching Harrison Ford's jaw hit the ground when asked about the holiday special. And then we were talking earlier about like how we got everybody to that they were doing this and agreeing, and I love Mark's thing here is he's talking about getting a call from George to like make him do this. It's like,
He does the best imitations.
yeah. Catherine's sitting there going like, Mark, tell us how you really feel.
Mhm.
And then once they got past it, they actually got Anthony to say something. They did coerce him.
And I love the
Wookiee Pride
Cliff
Day.
Cramp logo painting behind him.
Oh yeah.
Wookiee Pride Day.
Harrison's blocked it out.
Yeah. I think I would love to see again, because I mean, just from Harrison's look, this was a few years ago, and you know it's still on Conan. I'd love to see what's their reaction now. We were mentioning how this is becoming more into the popular and coming up. Is like, what would Harrison say to this today?
I'm sure he'll feel the same.
Okay, maybe what would Mark say to this today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might be more endearing.
Harrison would have some explicitives.
But when we talked to Steve Bender, we had him on as a guest on Skywalking to Neverland. I asked him, how was Harrison during the filming of this? He said he was great. He had a lot of fun. He was right there. He was present, and he wasn't the cranky Ford that he's become. He had a job to. That's the professionalism of Harrison Ford. He had a job to do, and he did it.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Oh, don't forget to hit to hit pause. We're in between scenes right now. But yeah, that was absolutely some fantastic footage there, Richard. Did you have to do a lot of research for that? Like a lot of
Yes.
searching?
Remember when we talked about this last October, September, was it? I've been
Yeah.
scouring the YouTube and the internet just to find some fun stuff. And that was pretty much the height of all the fun
That's
stuff.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I was trying to find something
See
where
how
Carrie
uncomfortable
Fisher
he
had
was.
a
It was pretty
note, but
awesome.
never said anything. What's that?
That was incredible. No, that was absolutely incredible just to see everybody. I mean, Mark was Mark about it, and the other two were just, you know, their personas.
Well, with Mark Hamill, I chose that clip because he got to the essence of what this is all about and having fun.
Right.
Carrie Fisher had fun. When you're around her, you had fun. And like Lucas has been saying since 1977, I just want you to have fun with these movies, and that's it.
That's what I always love about Star Wars. People who are, you know, within our age bracket or, you know, younger, is we can wax poetic and debate these movies on end as adults, but we're at the end of the day we're talking about a kids movie. So it's funny just seeing, you know, how that's transcended and how much, you know, it's become our lives. It's been revolving around a kids movie when it came down, you know, when it comes down to it, which is pretty awesome.
Well, I gotta think about this kids movie that really spoke to the whole world and just touched them in such a way that here we are 44 years later and we're podcasting about it, doing YouTube videos about it, talking about the holiday specials. That's lightning in a bottle.
Absolutely is. Absolutely is. I mean, the fact that we also now, I mean, I am envious of the two of you and Jeff being able to go to Batu for an actual location for a Star Wars event, or the, you know, our members that are down in Florida for East. I mean, it seems like a completely religious experience to be able to do that. Jeff, you were there the other day. How was the celebrations going on over at West?
Well, there's a picture here behind me. So there was a pretty decent turnout of people dressed in red and carrying orbs and bringing along their sabers and droids for we did some caroling. Obi-Shawn did a really cool thing of repurposing normal carols into Star Wars universe songs. So we sang a handful of those. We got some reactions from passersby. Everybody had their globes. We, you know, walked through the streets of Batu. It was a lot of fun. It's a very kind of surreal experience having that kind of thing going on in that space. And tomorrow should be just as fun, if not more.
Yeah, it will be.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
Some other people will be there too.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to see you in person.
Yeah, Spencer, you know what? Room for one more?
He's got a ways to go.
I'll be there in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's got a couple weeks.
Yeah,
three weeks.
But, 3 weeks, yeah. I think I come to 3 weeks. I'm starting to get my itinerary to go with my brother actually this evening, so I'm very excited. I don't think I've been to Disneyland probably since '81.
Wow, it's totally different.
Changed a little bit.
Download the app.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have the app.
You're not going to get into Disneyland.
I took care of that.
Good.
Yeah. So you know, I'm excited obviously to go there. I'm excited to, you know, celebrate my birthday at a different Disney, which is awesome. So yeah, all good stuff. So take us through to the next segment.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to bow out for a moment. I'm going to catch up with you guys in a few. I'm going to drive on home and see you in a bit. I'll jump on when I get there.
All right. See you, sir.
See you in a bit.
All right. Well, seeing how this is the virtual cantina, we got to kick things off with Acmina's Cantina.
Fantastic.
All right, so we are sitting at around 4:25 in the vid. If you guys are just joining us late and want to catch up, sitting right.
All right. We're starting off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. today.
The Star Wars collection. Truly remarkable toys and games.
Here we go. Where's that sound coming from? There we go. I want all the toys.
Yes, I've been chasing a filled Vader helmet collectible case for a while now. There you go. Hey, it's Red Snaggletooth.
Yeah. Now, here's a question that I have for this. What time did this originally air? Like, what time slot?
Richard and Sarah, I think your volume's off.
Yes. What did you ask us? Sorry, we're
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It absorbed in it. But I was just like, what time slot was this originally aired? Was it like a later
8 to
evening?
10 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
prime time.
Prime time.
Yeah.
Just like we talk about this being a kid's movie and everybody's like, there's a knife fight going on in the background. It's like,
Oh wow.
I always love the Star Wars holiday special cosplayers at Celebration. Those are my favorites. I'm waiting for someone to come as Krellman so he can pour a drink in his head.
that was great. I want to see cosplay as B. Arthur.
Oh, Sarah's friend, our friend, Bryn, dresses up as B. Arthur, as Akmina.
She's got a wig and everything.
Amazing.
She might do that tomorrow.
Oh, good.
She'll
Oh,
be there.
There's Hammerhead. Now watch as he's looking in the mirror, trying to make sure he doesn't spill it. So B. Arthur had no idea she was doing a Star Wars special when she shot this. Not a clue.
Yeah. I would see like a Star Wars / Golden Girls B. Arthur mashup.
Wow. Furry golden girls.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then they get a visitor from Maud. And she really wanted to sing. That was in her contract. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna sing. So for all the other parts that don't really fit in the Star Wars universe, the kids got a new Cantina scene.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's excellent.
That was key because every kid honed in on the Cantina. The action figures had just come out from Kenner with Greedo and Snaggletooth and Walrus Man, Hammerhead. Now we're seeing them all here, but they're not those characters. They're different characters because this does take place in the actual Star Wars Cantina that we see in Mos Eisley.
Mm.
It's supposed to be. I think this is the Cantina adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah, this is right before Word comes on duty.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Akmina takes the night shift.
There we go. You got the regulars coming in, but then you got all the different crew of characters as well.
And they all just look identical and wear the same clothes. Yeah, it happens.
Basically worked for Cheers.
Yep.
Woohoo. Now, is he wearing a prosthetic on his nose?
You know what? I've never noticed that until right now.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Is it looks awfully like wide.
Yeah, it's very long, elongated.
Either that or no, there's definitely a prosthetic. Look at that.
Yeah.
Looks like a beak.
Yeah, I had to edit, stitch together a lot of different clips from this Cantina. So in a couple of seconds, the quality will get a little better.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it it's it is what it is, what we're seeing.
It's like a copy of a copy of a copy.
Of a Betamax. I love how the troopers are nudging each other. Like, you getting a load of this? Check this out.
Watching it on the haulers. There's a vote in the chat on to whether to admit you or not, sir.
Uh-oh.
Into the stream. Yes. Oh, TV behind the bar, everything. No.
Yeah, this is when the Empire is enforcing their curfew. All right, everyone, get out. Empire lockdown. No, not a virus this time. A different kind of lockdown. They shot this over 2 days, and these guys were just dropping like flies. It was so hot in the studio.
Oh my goodness, I bet. And
yeah, they were literally just dropping. It was a very tight set, very hot, and they shot it in August.
Wow.
In Los Angeles, in the Valley.
Ugh.
Yeah, Scooby, if those are the same kind of drinks that they serve in the cantina on Batu, yeah. Ooh.
If they are, they're $20 a pop. And that guy right there, Torque, the bouncer, that's Mickey Morton, who plays Mala.
See, it's everybody again.
Is all our familiar faces. Come on, Paul Blake, turn around. That happy face.
Look at there.
No, not you either. Boy, she just gave them all a round of free drinks. Now they're all turning on her because they don't want to go home. Boy, a lot of original Star Wars masks that you don't really see in the film.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is we had a speaker series that was talking about a lot of these characters just a few days ago, and you're seeing so much more in the holiday special of what was just a brief little background characters and stuff in the movie.
Yep. Yep. If they're paying for it, they're going to use it. Boy, this is like a Thursday night at our house now. Got music. We have Sarah singing. Sarah stirring up bar fights.
Oh, I could see her, causing fights at bars. Yeah.
All the time. All the time.
And nobody wants to go home. See, just a little second him, second again.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of guys just sitting there passed out. Those guys are really passed out. If they're sitting there and they're not moving, they're really passed out.
I could just imagine how heavy the costumes were, especially at that time in August, how like unbelievably hot it was in there.
Oh, very, very hot. Ever been on a sound stage on these little tiny sets with 1,000 lights around you? It gets way over 100 degrees.
Oh.
So a question from the chat that we have is, Are these the same prosthetics and masks that were used in A New Hope, or were these specially made, again, duplicates for this special? Do we know?
They are original screen used Star Wars masks, and some were created just for the special.
Nice.
Like the Snaggletooth.
Was it like a lot of them done with?
What's that?
Were a lot of them done through like? Was a lot of them done through like Stuart Freeborn's studio, or they brought other people to them?
Rick Baker provided most of the masks, and you know what? That's a good question. Other ones are just used from other movies. Like we just saw the big rat.
Yeah, that's just a big rat.
That was used in a movie called Food of the Gods. So they went into the Fox warehouse and said, "Okay, we'll take this. We'll take this." If you notice, one of the characters is wearing a costume from Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
Which is kind of funny because in the Star Wars you see those two Duros and they're wearing costumes from Escape from Planet of the Apes, and they just figure, you know what? No one's got a pause button back in '78. No, they're not going to notice.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh, so right there, if you could, Dave, you could see the flippers that Nick Valley was talking about with Pandu Baba.
Yep, he was talking about no werewolf arms to be seen.
Yep, and how they had to edit in that werewolf arm because he couldn't hold a gun.
Yeah, I think they've retconned that 4 or 5 times at this point.
In the chat, they're just saying I just mistook B. Arthur's wig for an alien head from the. It's like, oh, I think there are things living in there. Oh, now as if it wasn't claustrophobic and humid enough, they've got like smoke going on.
Yeah.
Effects.
Gotta hand it for this scene. These actors are like, okay, we'll give you one final oomph, then it's nap time. These guys, they must have shot this like last. Know how much energy these guys have got to have.
It's a community room at Shady Pines.
There you go.
I was waiting for a Golden Girls joke all night. I'm sorry.
Oh, we were doing that while you're gone. No.
Oh.
So, have any of the actors behind these characters here have they gained notoriety? Or are they signing autographs, are they doing any acknowledgement? Some of the English cast, I think, from the Cantina scenes from the movies has started to get that way, but these guys, same thing? No?
Yeah, we are going to be appearing in a documentary of the Star Wars Holiday Special. It's coming out next year called A Disturbance in the Force, and they tracked down the actor who played Walrus Man in this. His name is Richard. The last name is escaping me, but he wasn't very old when he did this, so he's not that old right now. He's probably in his 60s. But he's about the only one who's really popped up. You'd think that anyone could pop up and say, "Yeah, that was me right there. That Greedo character, that was me."
Yeah, you would think
awesome.
there would even be like controversy. I mean, I've seen a documentary on like 3 or 4 different guys claiming to be the stormtrooper that bumped his head.
Yeah,
and you would think you would get kind of the same thing here.
Mm-hmm.
You would think so. Okay, the next celebration. I'm gonna say tell everyone that I was Krellman. I look like Harvey Korman though.
I think Kevin Thompson was telling us that one of the times he was on that there's a lot of Ewoks over in Europe who are signing autographs for all the stunts that he did, and they're like, well, how can you prove that?
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
That's when I was an autograph helper at some of the celebrations. I kind of heard and saw stuff that I didn't really want to know. just like that. People were signing pictures of them, their character, but I asked them, wait a minute, is that you in the costume? They're like, no, that was a costume test. That was just a PA or someone who happened to be in the area. They said, put on this costume for a costume reference photo, but that wasn't them. And that I think that's when I said, yeah, I don't really want to get an autograph now, because I want to make sure it is them. I know people like Frank Rich, who loves the autographs, and God love him, and I know he does his research.
Yep.
But yeah, you think some of these guys would step up and say, hey, that was me. And this whole clip started with the Kenner infomercial.
Yeah.
And that got all the kids watching in a frenzy craze, and got their number 2 pencil and a pad of paper and started writing out their Christmas list.
That and the Sears catalog, circling things, and
Yep. But this time it's preceded by R2 and 3PO. R2 and 3PO are telling me to buy all this stuff.
well, if they're saying it, it must be true.
Yep. So do we want to segue into a trivia round?
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right.
So now which one should we do
We
first?
have 3 categories. We have a general Star Wars holiday special. We have a general Star Wars and Star Wars on TV.
So 3 of them.
So what we do when we do our trivia is we ask everyone what they want to do, and the first one to put it in the chat, that's what we go with.
Yes.
So we have Star Wars holiday special,
General Star Wars.
general Star Wars, and Star Wars on TV, which could be the holiday special, could be Mandalorian, could be Ewoks and Droids.
Mm-hmm. And I see these comments on mostly your Facebook.
Yes, there's mostly the comments on the Facebook, and that's where I'm watching right now to see what we got. First one is Scooby. He says Star Wars TV.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to set this up and I'm going to explain how to do this. I'm going to share our screen, everyone.
And the first 20 to log on get to play.
That is true. Okay, so can everyone see this big, what is that called, symbol? QR code? Is everyone there?
I think we're
And
all
then-
frozen.
I am seeing it on the Facebook. There's a little bit of a lag on the YouTube. So, yep, it has come up on the YouTube now. So,
Okay. All right, perfect. So what you're going to want to do is with a separate device, other than what you're watching us now, you are going to scan to join this trivia round. Alternately, you can go to what it says below. It says to play, go to crowd.live on a separate browser tab if you don't have another device, and you can type in the code IDMO. Oh,
02.
No, it's 02.
O2.
Right? Or is it
Yeah.
0? Actually, well, let's see.
I think they wouldn't put O's and zeros.
Yeah,
It's a 0.
0.
it is a 0. Okay. So it's, yeah. So the code will be ID as in dog, M as in mom, 02. Now, I don't want to join just in case other people want to join.
Why don't you join? And then if there's up to 20 people, then we'll log off.
Okay. All right. So then what we are going to do, oh, actually, I think it's O2. Did I wait? No,
I think I got in with a 0.
I got in with an O.
just put any letter or number or vowel in there.
Right.
Wow, that's funny. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, I don't know how many have joined. Okay. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to press play. And what it is you'll see multiple choice questions pop up on your mobile device. And you'll read the question. You'll choose A, B, C, or D with your fingers. And whatever you choose, you're stuck with.
Can't go back.
So make sure that you read very carefully. And also it is timed. So basically the faster you answer, the more points you get. And we'll play one round now and one round a little later.
Yeah, there's 10 questions. You get 20 seconds per question.
Yes.
And the faster you answer, the higher your score.
Exactly. And then we'll see who wins the round at the end of this. And what do you win if you win? Respect.
Bragging rights.
Yes.
You want a
bragging
thumbs up from
rights.
Spencer.
Yes. So is everyone ready?
And then is there anyone in the chat who's saying they're not getting in, they can't get in?
Yeah, let us know.
Because
we're anything, I think we're good.
Oh, can we have the code again? Okay, people are on it. IDM. I had O2, so instead of 02, but whichever one you entered in with should work.
Hey, Meredith Duckworth is here.
Yeah. Jim. Okay, let's do it, you guys. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I think you can only share one thing, the screen or the music. So everyone play your own Star Wars music in the background. There we go.
Nice one, Jeopardy tunes.
Yeah. There you go. Starting the game up. You'll see a countdown on your device.
Guys, you're nodding.
There we are. Ooh.
You can do it. We have faith in you.
Play the same song again.
Ooh, Joanna's in first place so
Oh,
far.
good.
Then when we're done, we'll go over the answers.
Oh, changing of the guard. Someone else is in.
That's
Yeah.
me.
And Sarah has not seen these questions or answers.
Oh my gosh, what?
What?
I'm guessing. We'll see.
That's a good question.
It gets that gets everyone every time.
Ooh.
Meredith's in the lead.
Good job, Mary.
We're disappointed if no one gets this.
I've seen this recently and I don't remember. I got it wrong. I see Richard's face.
Catherine's in the lead.
The girls taking over.
Absolutely. So
Oh, one person got that right.
I want to know who that is too.
I don't think it was Meredith because I think she had the same points.
I wonder who put D in there.
Mickey Dolenz.
And if you don't get this one, we watched it on the watch along. Just leave.
Most of these were answered in our daily video series Today in Star Wars History that we share on your Facebook group. So everyone should be getting these.
Right.
Streaming is one question behind.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right, hold on. The streaming is
Fine.
it?
It's
Okay,
fine.
so
Because they're gonna all be on this
Okay,
mode,
right.
so we can
Yeah,
just
it depends on where you're watching it. It's behind on YouTube, but on the Facebook it should be.
Okay. Well, then the winner is Kylo
I
Spence.
swear I didn't see these questions before.
Okay.
That's amazing.
All right, Spencer, you 397 points. You got only 5 out of 10. So we gotta figure out where things went wrong.
He won by 1 point over Meredith.
Oh, who got 6 out of 10? Followed
I
by
got 6 out
Jedi
of 10.
Tink, who got 6 at 377 points.
Wow.
All right, let's skim through the answers because I want to see
Okay.
where people went wrong.
All righty, here we go. Go ahead.
All right, so question 1. In which primetime network show did the characters from Star Wars first make an appearance? So 89% guessed right, or they knew right. That's Donnie and Marie.
I'm going to go with totally guessed right because I did.
Oops. Uh-oh. I don't know what I hit. Sorry.
And then everyone jumped on the bandwagon right after that. Question number 2. What does Liz Lemon, played by Tina Fey, do on 30 Rock to get out of serving on jury duty? She came to court dressed as Princess Leia. Now, anyone else know of the 30 Rock and Star Wars connection?
I do not.
I love the fact that you brought in the Johnny Cochran South Park Chewbacca defense as part of this.
Yeah, one of Liz Lemon's curse words were blurg.
Whoa. Really?
Yes.
That's fun.
And that was used before they used it in the Clone Wars. The first time we ever heard the word blurg in Star Wars was in the Clone Wars. And this came, and she said it in an episode that came out right before the Clone Wars. There's a little fun fact. All right,
That's
question
incredible.
Really?
number 3. All right, which Cantina patron from A New Hope appears as an evil motorcyclist in Aha's music video Take On Me? And that was Alfie Curtis, who was Dr. Evazan. And I didn't know about this until like last year. I've been seeing this music video since 1985, and why I never noticed him. Well, he's all in animation form.
Yeah.
So that's why I.
Yeah, because I don't think that the motorcyclists ever appear in like
No.
live action parts. It's all the rotoscoped or whatever.
Oh, you
They showed that. They showed the motorcycle part when they did the parody on Family Guy, right?
I
It
don't know.
sounds familiar. It's.
'Cause I know when because I guess Chris Griffin was at the supermarket and he was reaching for one of the milks in the back and he got pulled in by the lead singer of Aha and he took the place of the girl and ran through. There's a
That's funny. Yeah. All right. So next, who was supposed to guest star on the Muppet Show when the stars of Star Wars crashed the theater? And that was Angus McGonagall and his gurgling Gershwin tunes.
That was a pretty split question. We all guessed different things.
Yeah, we just watched that one on Disney Plus, so
Yeah, I know.
yeah, there's no getting that one wrong. All right.
Question 5.
I think we watched that on a watch along not too long ago. Too.
Correct, sir.
Yep.
Who was the voice actor for Darth Vader in Donnie and Marie? That was Thurl Ravencroft, and if you think he sounds like Tony the Tiger, you are great. Because that was him. And I remember watching Donnie and Marie as a kid and going, why does Darth Vader sound like Tony the Tiger?
Could you imagine if it was Casey Kasem?
Yeah, doing his top 10 list of planets he's going to destroy. Coming in at number 10. And Paul Lind. I think Paul Lind needs to be brought up in every conversation. Notice as we keep on going. What was the working title for the Ewok Adventure?
Okay, who was the one who got this right?
Yeah, who got this correct?
The one person who said Ewok holiday movie.
And did you know it? Or did
No, I guessed
that
it,
you?
and I second guessed it. I was after I clicked it. I'm like, knowing them, it possibly could be Wicked and Friends since they were using that as a vehicle for Wicked. But then I was like, maybe they're doing a holiday movie for the Ewoks. So I was like, okay, I'm choosing that one.
you know what? If you're friends with Eric Walker, you should know this.
Yes, I am. Eric Walker, who will be at the Bunta Eve Cantina the night before Celebration.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, he is.
All right. Number 8. Which 80s rock star wrote the theme for the animated series Droids? And 2 people got this one. This is pretty much. I want to know who said Mike Nesmith, because I want to hear a Mike Nesmith Droids. So we have Stuart Copeland as the answer. He is the drummer for the Police. Simon Le Bon is the singer for Duran Duran. Mark Mothersbaugh writes tons of film music. He's the lead singer of Devo. Then we have Mike Nesmith, one of the lead singers of the Monkees.
That's why I commented on that. I'm like, okay, that's a Richard answer. So
Yep.
I bet it's that.
That is a Richard misdirection.
Yes.
Sneaky,
All right.
sneaky, sir.
What animated series dedicated an episode to the retelling of Star Wars? And 100% of people got that right, and it is Family Guy.
Though I would pay money to see Beavis and Butthead do that.
Yeah, that was a Sarah. She wants to see Beavis and Butthead do anything and everything. Can't get her to stop
You
watching.
see,
Beavis and
Let's
Butthead.
move on to the next question.
I'm still waiting for the Cleveland show to do the prequels.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Is Cleveland still on?
No, it's not. But they said that after they finished Jedi, they're like, "What about the prequels?" And they're like, "Oh, we're leaving that to the Cleveland show." So we're waiting.
All right. And lastly, what was the name of Lucas's proposed first live-action Star Wars series that he's been talking about since the 90s? It wasn't until about 2010 that he said Underworld, or maybe even before that.
I want to know who said Mandalorian.
Yeah. Now
That's
that
funny.
you're shaming them, they ain't coming out.
Yeah.
Shame.
All right. So there is our first round of Star Wars trivia. And Spencer, congratulations. And I want to let everyone know that you did not cheat. I did not show Spencer the questions.
No, I did not.
I showed him the answers. I didn't show him the questions.
Correct. So yeah, it's by virtue of process of elimination how I figured out which was which.
There you go.
There you go. All right. This next segment we have, this is where I isolate all of the stars of Star Wars segments within the holiday special. So it's a segment within a segment of just the main cast, Luke, Han, and Leia, and their fun bits in the Star Wars holiday special. And it's preceded by a 1978 commercial.
Nice.
All right.
And for those joining us, I think we're at about 1823
Yes, that's
in the
what we
video.
have.
Yes.
Excellent. Sitting there at about 1823. So again, if you are just coming in, we are on the Virtual Cantina Network our YouTube channel, and you can look at playlists for Celebrate Life Day, and this video is there. Get her queued up, and we'll go
Okay.
on your count, sir.
All right. I'll do a quicker count because I noticed people are like, so we'll go in
That was me.
5, 4.
There we go.
Yeah, got to put in it's not a Star Wars commercial, but it's a Kenner commercial.
Well, yes, you've got to make the most of your property there.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there a difference?
Don't think we saw this vehicle in Star Wars.
Kenner makes other things.
Like
We just don't know.
I mean, this is quality technology. This lasted until my daughter was little, which was way after this, with like a Dora on this trail tracker type of thing.
All right, so here we have Luke's segment.
Okay, Mark Hamill is overly made up at this point. He looks like
there's different schools of thought as to why. A lot of people think it's because of his car accidents.
Mhm.
I just think because the makeup artist had put makeup on him as if they were filming him with actual film, not videotape.
I like to go up to him with a comic book, like it's silly putty. And just go.
I think he looks like the mom from the Partridge Family or something.
Shirley Jones? Yeah, I can see that.
They look-
More like Dorothy Hamill there.
Well, yes. Oh,
Tomorrow, if you're looking for me at Galaxy's Edge West, I'll be looking like that.
there you go.
Are you going? There you go. That's awesome.
Still
Yeah.
better Wookiee masks than,
Those. There you go. That's perfect. That's pretty much what they used. All right, here's all of Harrison Ford's bits.
Someone say Harrison Ford?
Yes, we
Yeah.
did. Look how dim they lit the Falcon cockpit.
So let's just.
These weren't just about as much makeup as Mark Hamill.
Can't tell though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These tight shots.
Oh, it's TV.
Well, Mark was caked.
Yeah.
Well, I think also Mark is blonde, so like the
Yeah.
heavy eyeliner really sticks out more on him.
Mm.
Whereas if you already have dark hair, it yeah.
It blends.
Mm-hmm.
I think Harrison Ford does a great job in this holiday special. And he's really committed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why did you do it? I got paid. That's his motto.
Yeah. It was the big action adventure scene from the holiday special.
Uh-oh, stormtroopers at the door.
Oh no.
What's gonna go on? Oh, there he goes. Ah!
Oh,
Crash to his death. Nope. The fact that Harrison Ford could pick up Patty Maloney in that costume in that big fur suit.
there you go.
Look how heavy those suits are.
And it's everybody else. Is it Peter in the?
Yeah, Peter Mayhew was Chewbacca. Yep.
Wow. Now here's
Carrie.
Yeah.
Here's Carrie and Anthony Daniels.
oh, it's fun.
When you listen to the sound, you can hear the plastic clanking of 3PO suit. She's at her Commodore 64. Gonna go answer a Skype call.
Look at her makeup. My God. Her face is all one color.
Yeah, she's got no lipstick on.
Uh,
Oh, she does.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, okay.
Well, so in Star Wars A New Hope, like the first time I saw 97, the special editions, was the first time I realized she was wearing makeup.
Hmm.
And she had lip gloss. Just so very 70s. So yeah, she's wearing lip gloss there. See,
Yeah.
she's got massive under eyeliner too.
Yeah. Massive.
Ah.
And so does Mala.
There you go.
I asked Anthony Daniels to give me a good memory of the holiday special, and he said the check cleared.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be it. But again, this, they talk about the future of technology right here. They are doing a video call, which is
Yes, they are. Oh, way ahead of themselves.
Absolutely.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Talk about that other Star franchise that I'm not allowed to mention, being the cutting edge, but the holiday special.
Yeah, it's right there.
Star Trek had iPads.
Yes.
All right, so there you go. There's that. Oh,
We lost Spencer again. Oh,
Yes.
are we pausing it?
you're pausing it. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are the greatest moments from the stars of Star Wars.
The greatest moments. They really were.
Yeah, you had Luke Skywalker fixing an X-Wing engine with R2. And you just can't get enough of close-ups of Luke.
Exactly. That was the
Yeah, and Mick Garris was the operator for R2-D2, and he's gone on to direct horror movies. I'm not really big into horror movies, so I can't tell you which ones, but he's become a director. He used to work at Industrial Light and Magic. That said, here, hold on to this R2 controller.
Wow.
And you can be R2 now.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's your gig. Okay. It's like
Yeah. What you want to do is be a secretary over at Lucasfilm or ILM, because sooner or later they're gonna stick you in a Greedo costume. They're gonna give you the controllers for R2-D2. That's where you want to be.
Well, I think we saw in the Under the Helmet special just the other day that the test of the white Fett suit is just one of the guys that's like working in the
Yeah, Dwayne Dunham.
Yeah. Just standing around. It's like, hey, you look like you fit the costume. You want to put it on? Let's do a little test footage. Boom, you're Boba Fett. You're in the Legacy.
Wow.
Yeah, just be seen not doing anything. And that's the mark of someone who's going to become an icon. Like Bob Careau was George Lucas's daughter's nanny, and from there he wrote the Ewok Adventure. He wrote a lot of episodes of the Ewok animated series.
Wow.
Yeah, they really move you up in that business. And then we get, the one thing that really throws me off about this whole special is when Luke comes up to the camera, when Mala is calling out to him, he says, "Hey Mala, what's up?" Like,
yeah,
you don't say "what's up" in Star Wars. That's not Star Wars lingo.
You say, "What's a duck?"
Yeah, exactly. You mentioned ducks.
Oh. It could, what's happening? It could have been like way more 70s,
Wouldn't it be funny if he said, "Hey Mala, bright suns"?
Here you go. I think maybe you need to move up in the writing thing for Lucasfilm a little bit. I think that would have been a better choice.
Well, your mouth to Bob Iger's ears. All right. Any comments on R2 or on anyone else? 3PO?
No, I think we were commenting as we went along.
Yeah.
Is it time for another?
No, we're gonna watch one more segment.
Okay, got it.
So this next one is in honor of Thanksgiving, and that's where we have Gormanda making her bantha stew, because when you hear her or Harvey Korman as Gormanda saying "stir, whip, 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 stir" at Thanksgiving when you're making dinner, that's all you're going to be saying.
Nice.
Can you attest to this, Sarah? Does Richard do this?
Oh yes.
even not at even during breakfast.
Yep.
Stir, whip, whip,
Making the
whip,
eggs.
stir.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, Richard's making breakfast.
That's awesome.
All right, so are we ready for this one?
All right, friends, and we're about at 23:54.
Okay.
And it's preceded by a 1978 news break. And listen to the news break. Listen to it.
Mm. Okay.
You can count us in, Spencer?
Oh, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, no. Network news in the 70s.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Oh.
My goodness. Maternity wards, huh?
Mm-hmm. Look at that large screen TV Mala has. Boy, the Chewie family is really doing well for themselves.
Oh, I
What
love.
was the
What's that?
I was wondering, is that the insignia of Orc on her apron? It looks like what Mork had on his jumpsuit.
Yeah. It's purple instead of red. Maybe it's, you know, a different
Right.
clan Orc.
Nanu.
What's our timestamp?
Purple instead of red.
We are at 25:20, Jeff.
Okay.
If you're seeing Mala making a bantha stew, you're in the right place. Why doesn't Galaxy's Edge have this? Why? It's right
See
there.
that a lot.
I'm sure the Disney execs are watching this, so you know, just tell them along.
All right, Disney execs, you're welcome. We have other ideas. Come to us.
Is this in the cookbook for Life Day?
You need to talk to Dom about that. This should be his recipe. It's bantha stew.
Right.
Next time.
In Docking Bay 7, it's got a whole bunch of new menu items. Bantha stew, nowhere to be found.
That's weird. They're dropping the ball in Batu.
Well, not sure, but two that's dropping the ball.
Well, I think they could totally have screens in there, you know, watching this cooking show. Everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. And even in the very first Galaxy's Edge cookbook, it refers to gourmanda.
Nice.
I still want ice cream in Galaxy's Edge. They need a little ice cream shop.
Even if they had something like almost like Dipping Dots, and just change the name of it, that'd be sufficient, you know?
But you could have like the blue milk made into ice cream, right?
Yeah.
You
Why
got-
not? Well, it's
Welcome
not,
right
it's not
there.
dairy based.
better,
So,
maybe.
Well, you have
Yeah.
Katsaka's kettle, which is never open. Maybe if you serve
It's open
ice
the last
cream.
time I was there. They had a special Life Day items at the popcorn shop. Hand pies and a macaron.
We're gonna have to
But I-
try that tomorrow.
Need to try that one.
Yeah. How was it good? Did you try it?
I like the hand pie. It was pretty good. It was a basic,
It's like-
you know, little
Potato
Pastry.
ham pie. Yeah.
yeah. And
you like the kebabs that they had at Oga's, right, Jeff?
yeah, the skewers from Oga's were very good too. Pork belly.
Okay, everyone now. Stir, whip, 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 stir, whip, whip, stir.
Sorry, I got lost on the fact that she's cooking in a wash pot. You know, it's like isn't it like a tin tub for third hand? What happened?
Now Gourmanda's she's got 4 arms. Those extra arms are played by Mickey Morton, who plays Mala.
Nice.
Well, they're like, we're filming this, her hair's getting askew, but we're just gonna keep on filming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bless you. There we go.
Ew, right over the pot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
come on, Gourmanda. Oh, Mala.
Good taste.
Don't worry, Mala's been vaccinated.
For rabies.
What? Yeah.
I want to know where that wig is now.
Your whisk will make a fine addition to my collection.
Hi.
All right, and pause it.
All right, we're on pause right there.
Wow.
So this Thanksgiving, I know everyone's gonna be mixing up mashed potatoes and stuffing.
I
going
totally
third.
will. I'm cooking for my family this year, so absolutely doing that.
Okay, you've got to cook for your family, but you've got to get somebody else behind you with the other two arms. We want that on the channel. Bring that in.
I wonder if Gourmanda's species is close to Dex's or Rio Durant.
Mm.
Get 4 arms.
Oh yeah, Meredith is saying in the chat that this reminds her of Helping Hands on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, right. Yeah, when they do the combined thing.
Nice.
Ryan and somebody, usually.
I never got a confirmation on this, but I asked the Steve Bender, the director, did they just let Harvey Korman go and just keep on going with his bits? Because his bits go on way too long. So I think he just said, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do, and no one's going to stop me because I'm Harvey Korman.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, someone need to say, okay, Harvey, you know what? Do the same thing, but cut it down by 30 minutes. All right, with that, should we do another trivia round?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
And this trivia round is all about Wookiees feeding chipmunks.
Yes.
All right, so trivia rounds.
All right, so once again, we'll put it out there and see whoever answers first. And the question is, should we do a general Star Wars or a general Star Wars holiday special category? And tell us who comes in first.
Which
Let us know.
Death Star did General Star Wars die on?
General Star Wars.
All right, Mark Truax has got. He just says general.
General.
Major general.
Oh, but which one? General Star Wars?
General
or
Star Wars.
Star Wars or General Life Day, Mark?
Mark, you're a bold one.
No, General didn't answer. We need another.
No, general is not it.
Narrow that
General
down.
Star Wars or general holiday special.
Holiday special.
Hello there.
Or maybe
See,
one of you.
I was waiting for that on Disney Plus Day. I was waiting for hello there.
Okay.
Another missed opportunity.
Yeah. Well, if he didn't do it at
General
the
Star Wars.
General Star
23 panel, he didn't do it there. So we're gonna do about General Star Wars.
Yes.
Star Wars.
I keep on saying that. Yeah, I kept on saying that would have been the best way for Kathy K to introduce him was to say hello there from off stage, and the crowd would have gone nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alas,
That was the biggest criticism
Another
of that
ball
panel
drop.
at D23.
But he did say hello there, but after they had introduced him.
he should have done it off stage, like they said,
Yeah.
starring this guy.
Right.
Hello there, and then the crowd would have gone
That would have
nuts.
been amazing.
Everyone would have just summed it up. They would have known what was coming and
Right.
put 2 and 2 together.
Regardless, I do have that moment on our YouTube channel.
Yes, we
It's
do.
in the D23 2019
a great,
stream.
a great
It was
panel.
still great. It was still
Freaking awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah, you can hear us screaming.
Along with 50,000 other fans in the room.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Now, if you have already played around, all you need to do is find that browser tab again, either on your device or on another browser, and you just hit the back button and you'll be able to enter a new code. So if you hit the back button on your browser, you can enter the code BBGRQ. Yay, no O's or zeros this time.
Which is a new droid coming to Mubo's
Yeah, right?
Droid Depot.
Yeah, BBGRQ. Now, if you are just joining us, everyone, in order to join the trivia, you'll see that QR code right there. You will just scan that with a mobile device and it'll bring up the Crowd Per website, the crowd.live, and then you'll enter the code BBGRQ.
So there's 8 questions in this round and you only get 15 seconds.
Ooh,
Yes.
scary. All right, so is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Bone saws ready.
Good. Gotta wait a little bit. All right, and because there is a a drag on the video, you'll probably see it start counting down on your phone before we actually say, oh, we're going live. So keep a watch on your phone, everyone. And shall we do it?
We shall.
Okay, here we go. Watch your phones. Oh, here we go. And play some music.
Was nothing but Star Wars.
Those crazy Star Wars.
So one of the tracks that my BB Disco droid plays is this. It's custom chip.
Cool.
Nice. Dan Boris is in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Now, truth be told, these were generated from crowd per and not us for this round. Because I wouldn't have asked that question.
Nobody got that one wrong.
I would have said Yaddle.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Someone said Tauntaun.
That was whoever cussed.
No, that was me.
Click.
I cursed, but I didn't. I got it right.
Oh. Hmm.
Oh, D is very sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Why is that sneak?
Spelling is hard.
Gotta be quick on this.
And then they spelled it a different way this time.
Eh.
They added a C to it in the last question. It was Shmi.
Oh, yeah, me.
Shmi.
Mark Hamill.
The Joker.
Never thought that looked like him.
Matt Damon.
Plot twist.
You should say Luke.
Yeah.
Evert.
Well, Timothy's on.
Chris Rock could have been awesome.
After seeing him in Fargo, holy cow. So good.
I wouldn't believe it
Or
was
Oh, wrong.
Or Chris Tucker would have been good too. He does that as Ruby Rod.
Yeah.
Would have been bizarre.
We thought we would do a softball round. This is like more of a wiffle ball round.
It is. It's okay.
Weird wording for that question too.
It's not
Yeah.
on Naboo.
It could be.
Somebody said
All right.
Oh, there's one
Again?
one on Batu.
What?
That's there.
Wow, he came in from behind.
You know what?
Oh.
Once again, I gotta stop showing you the answers, not the questions.
Wow.
Oh, by 2 points.
My goodness.
I don't think we need to go through these questions.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Do we want to do one more round or did you have a plan?
Let's do the next clip, which is
Okay.
the final clip.
Got it.
And this is Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher singing the Life Day song.
Nice.
The Tree of Life.
Aww.
And
All right.
if you know the words, go ahead and sing at home.
So what are we
If
at?
you don't,
We are at 28:30, everyone. So cue it up at 28:30 right there on the black screen and get ready.
okay, I'll do the countdown. In 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4. Come on, I was waiting for the joke. 3, just kidding. 2, 1. Wow.
Big rocket, go now.
This is a 1978 cell phone commercial.
I want the Snoopy phone. I want the phone right here on this desk.
Yes, I got my Sports Illustrated football phone.
Oh, that's classic.
That's so high tech.
Those things hurt.
Why
you
you
choke
know this? I
yourself?
don't know.
You choke yourself with the cord when you're spinning around talking.
All the time. Everybody get
Dave's in the crowd here.
everybody get all ready. Well, you know, it's better masked than lumpy, so you know.
Angry Wookiee.
They had no money for this set, but I think they did pretty well with what they had.
I'm waiting for Lawrence Fishburne to give a speech on Zion right now from Matrix 2.
What?
You ever see the second Matrix movie?
Yeah, like in 99 or whatever it
I
came
think I
out.
fell asleep during that one.
Same thing with me with 78 with this thing.
Yeah.
Only this had better songs.
Yes.
You want help? But once again, Harrison Ford is just so good in this film.
He
I made
is-
this one for Batu. It's a snow globe, and then I got a wristband for Life Day.
Aw,
It's very
cool.
clever that they gave everyone those big red snuggies to hide the fact that they're not wearing Wookiee suits underneath those.
Yeah,
very
cheaper
clever.
than making Wookiee suits for sure.
If that were the case, they would just keep the regular 4. Like all those Dawn Post masks in there. That's what they are. Now, why haven't these extras stepped out and say, yeah, that was me on the left?
Wookiee number 3.
Yeah.
That was me. Right there.
Dave, yeah.
I was
Yes, the Life Day crystal ball made its way into the finale of Phantom Menace.
Right.
Peace.
With the Emperor's theme playing.
Now, on tomorrow's Today in Star Wars History, I bring up the fact that she's singing this to the tune of Star Wars. And Sarah didn't believe me.
Oh, I did hear it.
It's the B melody, as you
Yeah.
say.
It's not her singing melody. It's the music behind her that has it. Yeah. So that's why I didn't get it.
Okay.
But yeah, for everyone watching now, if you're watching the virtual Cantina Star Wars Holiday Special viewing, you'll see that it's on our YouTube channel, and we would love it if you guys would subscribe to our YouTube channel, Skywalking Through Neverland, so that you can get our Today in Star Wars History videos every day. It's really fun. It's like 5 minutes of
Your daily Star Wars history lesson.
yeah.
And then
if you are on our channel, their channel is right there on the front page. Click right
Oh.
there.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
and
Same.
if you can't make it to Life Day tomorrow, we'll be documenting it and putting it on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we have videos from the parks as well.
And if you weren't there in
And-
2019, we have that Life Day documented.
Yeah, that video is up from Galaxy's Edge.
Fantastic. This looks like Chewbacca's glamour shot.
Well, it could be with like Lumpy up in the corner. And
Mhm.
Family
It's a school
photo.
photo.
Yep.
that was all the rage then.
Need some lasers in the background.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I had so many friends who got glamour shots. I never did.
I wish I got one. Just so
I know. I kind
could
of wish
show
I
it
got
now.
one too. Yeah. Like, wow, what was I thinking?
Recycled footage is the best.
But we'll put a little blue halo around it, and people will love it.
The memory now.
Yes.
We got to remind everyone this is Star Wars.
Don't forget.
We did it.
So this is on Alec Guinness's IMDb page. That's our
I was just thinking. They should put that shot of the behind the scenes when Carrie's handing Mark a beer in the cockpit of
the X-Wing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and does this turn into a bad memory for Chewie? Where's my medal?
Gotta wait until the MTV Movie Awards in 1997.
I still say that Chewie getting the medal from Maz at the end of Rise of Skywalker is probably the best thing about that movie.
Yeah. I love Rise of Skywalker, but I love that moment. I wonder where those crystal globes are now.
Rancho Obi-Wan?
Probably Steve has them.
Either
would
that
not
or
surprise me if
Gus
Stan's-
Lopez.
Yeah. It would not surprise me if Steve Sans we didn't have that.
Mm.
Or one or two of them.
Yeah.
Aw.
Look at them all.
Chewbacca, why don't you say grace?
I want to see a Life Day tree in the background.
Yeah. We have our ornament.
Oh yeah. And this is a Ralph McQuarrie painting, but
Yeah.
he was furious to know that they used it in this because that wasn't intended for television use. It wasn't intended for a
Right.
close-up.
Ooh. What's she advertising?
Yeah.
Preschool.
Oh. Pantyhose.
Because nothing says Star Wars like
Sheer indulgence.
Yeah, there's some moms watching.
the Wookiees need some of those. I don't know.
Universal backlot shots.
Wow, that was something.
Way to end it.
What a way to end it.
let's get a butt shot in there. Oh, there you go.
That's
There you
very
go.
PC.
So there was part one of the best highlights from the holiday special. We'll do part two next year.
Amazing.
That was absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for doing the edit job on that. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you, sweetie.
You are welcome. I was gonna do the faithful Wookiee cartoon, but I think we've all seen that enough, and I wanted to really focus on the stuff we really haven't seen all that much of. And I had to add in the Cantina because it's the virtual Cantina and all.
Mhm.
They had to
As you
shot
should.
with that.
That was really some of my favorite shots is seeing just all of those characters from the Cantina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was excellent.
in a close-up.
hmm
Excelente. So before we start
Well, you know, we do have
our
one
final round
more.
trivia.
Oh, go ahead. That's what I was gonna go.
No,
to.
no. Oh, please.
No, I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna wrap up this whole show, but I was gonna say, we'll get one more trivia category.
Oh, yeah, no. Before we get to trivia, are there any shows or programming that you want to plug while we're here?
Well, we do, like we said earlier, we do have our daily Today in Star Wars history
History.
videos, which are a lot of fun, which I'm compiling into a book. Hopefully that'll be done by Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And every day we just do one, but on some days there can be up to 10 different entries on a particular day. Like May 25th, I think has got like 8 entries. I think November 1st has got like 13. Really something very, very significant in the timeline of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
really cool.
And this has been taking me about I don't know. I think I began this whole project in 1977. I just loved collecting dates. I just kept collecting all these dates, and then really got serious about it about 6 or 7 years ago, and just been compiling, fact checking. I'd written out to Anthony Daniels to fact check some things. Corey D. Williams helped me, and other people we've had on the show. Howard Kazanjian's on the show next week. I fact checked some things with him.
Wow.
So everything has been fact checked to the fullest, and I've watched every of the episodes of Mandalorian, Clone Wars, Rebels, just so I can write a very specific synopsis. Because you can see the synopsis on like Disney Plus, but they'll give you a one sentence log lines. Like, what's the show about now? And Wikipedia is very good, but theirs is like 3 pages long. So I condensed everything and make sure some of the planets are in there, some of the names,
The characters
just
that
so
pop up.
the characters, just so when you read the synopsis, you'll go, I recall that episode, because this is something I've always wanted myself. It's like, what episode did we see Cad Bane in first? Where did we see Aura Singh?
Right.
Ivala Moral. Where did we see these characters? So I logged every single thing.
That's absolutely fantastic.
And I got to thank the Star Wars Celebration group, because I put this out there a while ago saying, hey, everyone, I'm putting together this kind of a book. Is anyone interested? And I got a lot of overwhelming responses.
Which really was nice. It was like wind in our sails.
Yes.
So thank you guys.
We're all part of the same universe, part of the same family. So, we're all here for each other. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be happier about the relationship that our two pages have together, bring positivity and togetherness in this fandom, which is absolutely fantastic. And I look forward to future things that we're going to be collaborating on that we can't talk about right now, but we'll talk about in the near future. But we're very excited about the future of both groups. So it's going to be a lot of awesomeness coming up. Before we move to the trivia, I also want to just plug that tomorrow night on the Virtual Cantina Network, we're starting our countdown to Boba Fett, starting the Fett arc with Attack of the Clones tomorrow night as a special watch along on Wednesday. And on Thursday, we have our speaker series. This week, we are speaking to C. Andrew Nelson. So that's going to be a great interview for that. And then we have coming up an interview with Craig Miller and then Paul Hirsch. So we got some great names coming up here. So things to look forward to on both our channels. Please make sure that you subscribe to the Skywalking Through Neverland YouTube page and their Facebook page, and of course their Virtual Cantina Network. As we mentioned before, Dave, what happens if we get to 900 subscribers?
There will be fabulous prizes. Probably something even cooler than an orb.
Woo!
Maybe.
But yes, when we
Very
get to
cool.
900 fabulous prizes, and again, 900, that level is going to be new people that have subscribed since the relaunch. So get in now.
Excelente. So with that in mind, let's move on to the last round trivia. Take it away, Sarah.
Okie doke. All right, so if you have been playing with us, which most of you have, just hit that back button on your same browser tab that you've been playing with us, and you will enter a new code, and I will give you that code in a moment.
So
This one?
Yeah, first one.
Okay.
Yeah. First one, last one.
All righty. Whoops. Nope. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
So
All right.
the code this time is LBHFD.
And you'll see it at the bottom of the screen, or you can simply scan it to join. LBHFD.
Yep.
Excuse me. Okay. Why do I have to enter my email?
Yeah, they just asked me to.
Yeah, just enter your email. If we don't share these with anyone, if anything, you'll just get an email from the Skywalking Network once every 2 weeks or so.
I don't like spam.
It's whenever I get around to doing the network newsletter, which was once a week, but now we started these Today in Star Wars History videos, and there's only so many hours in a day. So yes. All right. So
So let's see who can knock Spencer off of his pedal.
Yeah,
pedestal.
what the
Get him
heck?
down. Catherine,
All
I'm
right,
looking at
guys.
you.
Fast fingers,
Joanna
everyone.
was doing pretty good.
Yes, she was.
All right, I'm going to count this down. Now, watch your screens because it'll probably start counting down before we actually start counting down. And have I wasted enough time telling you that? Look at your screen. Look at your screen. Look at your screen. Okay, here we go.
Bring it, Catherine.
Play your Star Wars music.
No.
I try to just do some easy questions here. Okay. No one voted for Sabe. Disappointed.
Oh well.
Oh,
I don't think I'll stay there.
where's Kylo's? Oh, it's number 6. Spencer, it's A.
Trick question.
Spencer, it's A.
What was that movie? Summer School. C.
C, 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 C.
That was an underrated movie with Mark Harmon.
Fantastic film.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Alice Cooper, can you imagine?
Yes, I
That would
can.
been awesome.
He was in Star
Yes,
Wars
I can.
Celebration 1, walking around. I saw him in the merch tent.
Oh,
Feed my Wookiee Stein. Another alumnus from Wayne's World.
I think I threw off Spencer with REO Speedwagon. I think he bought it.
Mhm. That's wrong.
Yes.
Everyone else get it wrong.
It's Captain Antonil.
Well, that would have been. They had busted out Muskrat Love in the middle of the holiday special. That would have been perfect.
Spencer dropped this spot.
So strong.
His ear.
Oh,
Whoa.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, you're all over that.
one for the M's.
Ooh.
Wow.
Catherine's in the lead.
Lots of people knew that one.
Jeff, if you don't know this one, I'll be very upset. Since you've been plugging that movie forever.
That is not a movie to watch these days with sensitive ears.
What,
Mm.
Harry Met Sally? Well, you mean the
Pretty
Cat
much
Steiner scene?
anything with Carrie Fisher.
Touche there,
Wow.
sir.
Dave is in the lead.
Dave's not here, man.
Hello, friend.
This is the way it should have been called.
Mm.
Faithful Wookiee.
Yeah.
Faithful Wikipedia.
Oh, Spencer's climbing that ladder.
Oh.
Uh-oh, everyone watch out.
Come at me. Come at me.
Ooh, this was a trick question.
Yes,
Yes,
there's
it is.
There's
two.
two shows they announced.
Yep. Think about it. Think about it.
Oh, no. No.
I saw that commercial.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Mm-hmm. And it's even green.
Oh,
Oh.
Me.
Yes.
All right. Spencer, you have one more chance to reclaim your spot.
Mm.
So we can whip through these.
I'm happy to pass the baton. The the globe.
Life Day Orb.
Yes, that too.
Might be wrong.
Oh,
This one's very divided.
yes, it
Ooh, yeah.
is.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the winner of the holiday special round is Jedi Ting,
Nice.
followed by
Nepotism.
followed by Dave, followed by Jeff, Kylo Space, Windu City Solo, Meredith,
beat
and
Kylo Space.
Scooby.
Woo!
All right, let's spin through these answers here, just in case there's any questions.
Okie dokie.
All right, question number 1. The Star Wars Holiday Special featured the 3rd female to have a speaking part in the franchise. Who was she? And everyone guessed it was Akmina Baru. She was the 2nd,
Okay.
with Akmina coming in 3rd.
Nice.
All right, question number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Go back
Oh
up.
no! Why do I don't know why it does this. Hold on. I swear I hit the right thing and it just
Apparently.
doesn't.
What rock group makes a holographic appearance? And not the Jefferson Airplane, it's Jefferson Starship, which, after talking about Alice Cooper, I want to see Alice Cooper in the Star Wars Holiday Special. Did a great job on the Muppet Show. Alice in here. Number 3, aside from Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford, what other actor reprised their role? It was Anthony Daniels and Peter Mayhew, but Peter Mayhew was not one of the choices.
Yes.
Question number 5.
4.
4. Diane Carroll plays the holographic seductress Mermea. What other actress turned the part down? And that was Cher, because she was just coming off of surgery.
Oh, wow.
From what?
That's plastic surgery.
Oh,
That's always her answer. Can't do something, coming off plastic surgery.
wow.
Even in the 70s. How did Krellman, played by Harvey Korman, drink his Cantina beverages? I really wished it was B with a silly straw, but it was poured it through his head.
All these questions, the answers were already in what our footage we had.
Yep. Mickey Morton, who played Chewbacca's wife Mala, played which DC villain in Legends of the Superheroes, another TV spectacular of the late 70s? It was Solomon Grundy.
Wow, lots of you knew this.
Yes.
I did not.
Who also made an appearance in the TV show Gotham. They used Solomon Grundy as a character.
Sweet.
Sarah said Mr. Mixelplick.
I did.
That would have been fun.
Maybe Patty Maloney could have played Mr. Mixelplick.
Okay.
All right.
Patty Maloney, who plays Lumpy, starred in what other Carrie Fisher film? If you think about it, it's a little person.
Yep. Under the Rainbow, which is once again not a film you can watch today with sensitive ears. If you're really sensitive, don't watch that. What is the name of that Boba Fett cartoon? Blue Harvest. I mean, The Passenger. Nope, that was Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, friend.
I like that
Hello,
one.
friend.
No one chose it, but I like it.
Me too. The Faithful Wookiee.
Yay.
Number 9.
what live action Marvel show was preempted because of the holiday special? Now, we did see a commercial at the beginning of this watch along for Wonder Woman and the Incredible Hulk. So why was it the Incredible Hulk, Richard?
Because the question is, what live action Marvel show?
Oh, duh.
Because of the following presentation, Incredible Hulk and Wonder Woman will not be seen tonight.
Oh.
Yes.
I got it right. I didn't even know why. Okay. That makes sense.
Whose idea was it for Carrie Fisher to sing at the Life Day celebration? And that was in her contract that she wanted to sing. She had to sing. She wanted to sing a Joni Mitchell song. And they said, no, not a Joni Mitchell song. You're going to sing an original song.
That's hilarious.
She said, all right, I'm in.
Let's see. Do we have rankings for the whole night? It depends.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it depends if we've been catching. Oh, well, yes, we do.
All right. So collectively, with all three categories, this is the new ranking.
I'm on top. Yeah.
So Jedi
Can you guys see it?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's because I came in like I do this a lot. I get like second or third, and then I still come out on top even though I don't win any of them. But Spencer, you got pretty far. You got third. Catherine, number 2. Everyone, there's your ranks.
Yeah.
Windy City, Dan, Dave, Jeff,
Scooby.
I missed the whole round. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, maybe not. Maybe I came in right as a second. But how many was 2 or 3 rounds?
It was 3.
3.
Yeah, I missed the middle round.
The first one, middle one. Okay.
But good job, everyone.
So there you go, everyone.
Amazing.
Another rousing good time on the virtual cantina.
Yeah.
Yes. So once again, thank you very much to our friends Sarah and Richard over at Skywalking Through Neverland. Once again, would you like to quickly plug some of your programming?
Sure. So you can head to skywalkingthroughneverland.com or our YouTube channel, where all of our podcasts come out as YouTube videos as well. And we're just doing so much there right now with the Today in Star Wars History videos every Monday through Friday.
And our podcast series, Classic Marvel Star Wars Comics, can now be seen just on the YouTube channel. And that's where we go and break down every issue of the classic Marvel Star Wars comic series that ran. Well, there you go.
Yay!
There's the adaptation that ran from 77 through 86. We break down every single issue. And believe it or not, there are a lot of stuff in these issues that pop up in the movies and TV shows.
Yes.
Not just the holiday special stuff now, but a lot of stuff from these issues are now popping up.
It's so cool to read these. And I'm reading them for the first time. And we put it on our YouTube channel now, so you can actually see the pages as we talk, which is really fun to see those comic books. So if you don't have access to them, or you just don't want to buy Marvel Unlimited or something, you can watch along as we describe it.
And the price? Free.
Yeah.
Did he say free?
Yeah. It has Disney in the title, and it's still free.
Right? Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us on, you guys. We really appreciate it.
It wouldn't be Life Day without you.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate it. We're glad that we have this tradition now to celebrate Life Day together with our 2 groups, our 2 families, as you will, bring it all together. I believe that we are going to open up happy hour after this, Chef. Is that correct?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So Jeff will put up the link shortly for the virtual cantina happy hour. Maybe if Dave has some after hour stuff, maybe, who knows? We'll see. But we're very excited tomorrow. Don't forget, we'll be watching Attack of the Clones as a countdown for Boba Fett starts. And Thursday in the speaker series with C. Andrew Nelson. So from Dave, from Jeff, from our friends over at Skywalking Through Neverland, happy Life Day, everybody, and may the Force be with you.
And as Akmina sang, good night and goodbye.
And let me just end it with this, a quote from our princess right there. This holiday is yours, but we all share with you the hope that this day brings us closer to freedom and to harmony and to peace. No matter how different we appear, we're all the same in our struggle against the powers of evil and darkness. I hope that this day will always be a day of joy in which we can reconfirm our dedication and our courage. And more than anything else, our love for one another. This is the promise of the Tree of Life. Happy Life Day, all.
Happy Life.